One. And we back at it again with Peep the Game. It's your boy Osi, and I'm here with my co-host.
I'm Shalise.
It's Jay Han, man. Peeping the Game.
Special guest appearance, Teflon Down, Peep Game. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. We peeping the game. So today we here with our special appearance, our guest to the left of me, Tef. You know what I mean? And today we gonna peep the game. You know, I don't want to be too excited today. You know, I sound excited because I want to give that excitement to the crowd, to the people. But today we gonna touch on that Young Dolph situation. You know what I mean? So let's get right into it. Let's get right into it, team.
I'm gonna first off say rest in peace.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Yes, lost another legend, unfortunately.
God bless the dead.
Rest in peace, and we send our condolences to his family, friends, and just everybody who was impacted by his music and his legacy. You know, long live Dolph, for sure.
So today, we gonna recap Dolph. We gonna give Dolph his flowers, and we also gonna touch on the game that he did leave. And the game that he was trying to implement and trying to get across, because he was a philanthropist,
Facts.
Yeah, I mean, he was the Nipsey Hussle of the South of Mississippi.
Say that.
Yeah, man.
I'm about to get that on a T-shirt.
Oh yeah, definitely. So how you feel about it, Tef?
Like I told you earlier, I'm starting to hate these niggas.
Hey, man.
Just for the simple fact of they taking all these good niggas away from us, man. I could see if it was one of these 6'9" niggas or something.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to seem too brash, audience. I don't mean to seem too brash, but
Do your shit.
when you got somebody that's giving back to the community, taking care of these kids, feeding these babies out here, not to mention he's in his city of Memphis right now, 7 days giving out turkeys to the families that can't do nothing for their families.
Exactly.
Come on, man. We gotta wake up, and then it's so sad that this man was, gunned down and damn near massacred. Like, that was a real crime of malice, man. They acted as if they had some real hate for that guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it'd be hard to understand. How can you hate a motherfucker that's doing so much for the community, right? Like, if I don't like y'all, right? But I know y'all got y'all podcast popping, right? Y'all got y'all bag up. Even if I have a natural hate, right? When I see, they just had a toy jar for the kids, though, Don. They just
How can you hate that?
How can you hate that? Lost for words, bro.
Hey, money, root of all evil.
Man.
Facts.
Man. But, yeah, it's just sad, man, I'm siding with you, bro. I'm starting to hate these niggas, too,
Yeah.
I'm damn near lost the words, You know what I mean? He out there buying turkeys at the cookie store, getting cookies,
for his mama.
getting stuff for the community.
Yeah.
Period.
Just checked in with his aunt that's dying.
Just dying.
Not but that's dying from cancer.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And come on, man.
Yeah. And then you gonna gun them down. Like, what are we doing? Y'all aiming at the wrong people.
And I feel like we moving backwards because we gon' this just happened, right?
This just happened.
We gonna kill each other, right? But let one of these crackers motherfucking kill us, and here we go fucking up some bullshit and trying to tear the city down.
Exactly.
What's good for the goose got to be good for the gander, y'all.
Man.
We got to wake the fuck up.
We gotta wake up.
Got to wake up, bro.
Closures, man.
You gotta wake it up.
Because we losing too many.
We
losing too many. It's not even. It's the fact that we losing the ones that's making the impact. That's the main thing. Like we losing ones that's actually got the bag and trying to get the bag and trying to bring somebody up.
And some of the smoothest. Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
Nipsey was a smooth dude, man. Now, I'm not saying nobody's perfect, right?
Nobody's perfect.
But as far as like pissing on the nigga dead homie grave and doing all of that, they wasn't on that kind of time.
No.
They was some real, truly good, genuine dudes. And, and then, I don't know, I don't want to go too fast, but let's switch it up too. You got all of this getting money and not going back to the hood.
That part.
Before we get into that, where y'all stand on that? What are your thoughts?
Getting money.
Before y'all answer that, right? Nana House. Me, you, and him can relate, right? Our grandmother, right? for over 30-something years, maybe. Stayed on the street. 40-something.
Yeah.
My bad. 40-something years stayed on the street called Craigie.
She grew up in.
I know where the house at.
She grew up in.
So let me ask y'all this, right? $1 million, 2-3 million. You $1 million motherfucker. You got, even if you 100,000, you got your bands up, right?
Yeah.
You
To
mean
help rebuild that block.
nine times out of 10, your grandma, y'all grandma,
Still gonna be there.
y'all could give her however much money you want to and tell her she got to move.
But
They gonna want that bread and they gonna want to stay at the
Still,
nest.
they not
That's
doing
all
it.
they know. So you
Wanna
mean
live
to
and
tell
die
me
again.
that just because y'all bags up, y'all ain't going to grandma's house?
That's
That,
real
we
shit.
gotta stop that shit, homie.
gotta
That's so
stop it.
true.
We gotta stop that
Like, why
shit.
just because I'm on, I gotta leave my home?
Exactly.
Come on, man.
Or you don't feel safe
Exactly.
going back
You know what I mean?
to the house
That
you grew up
part.
in.
You grew up
Like,
in,
nah,
I mean,
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna
not
be
to
there.
mention though, and I don't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
He was strapped.
Oh yeah, he
He
busted
had
out.
blick on him.
He had him.
You hear me?
Yeah.
He had his thing.
You know what I mean? It's plenty
Yeah.
of people that die with it. It's just,
He always busting back.
you know, if you get caught and you ain't paying attention, you could get caught. But he shouldn't have been the target.
To begin with.
Exactly.
That's crazy because
That's the
we
part.
seen the same shit before our times with our leaders in different fields, like
yeah.
Malcolm X.
Yes, sir.
Like I kind of
You
relate
see the
that
sim-
to that.
Exactly.
It's like Malcolm X was a leader. He was doing it in a religious way, not in a hip hop way. But it's like he was took down, and it's like,
So is it fair to say we are our own worst enemies?
Yes.
Exactly.
hell yeah.
I mean,
hell
because
yeah.
you realize that
Some
when
of-
we get
some-
taken
yeah,
out,
some
we
of us,
really
hell
get
yeah.
taken out by ourselves. Even the leaders, it's just the leaders in switch from back then. Back then, it was more people receptive and willing to speak about it. You know, there wasn't, rap music was big, but the leaders were more sit down debaters and
Yeah.
activists.
Yeah.
You know?
religious leaders and
Religious leaders,
You
you
know,
know.
yeah.
Some of them had their little tanks, but for the most part,
Yeah.
they was the ones that was leading us to the motherland, to the right way of how we should be living.
Right, I agree.
And now it shifted to where the attention, because they had the attention back then. You feel
Yeah.
me? The preacher, the
Yeah.
person that could debate,
Definitely.
to motivate you. You feel me? That's where the tension was back there. Now with the internet and the digital world, now the tension is on the rappers.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so you got some rappers that won't. They don't want to really. They just want to rap. They want to get their bag. They don't want to be nothing in politics. They don't want to. You know what I mean? But then you got other rappers like Nick, Dolph. You know what I mean? And
You got a whole list of
you got a whole list of them.
That's like heroes
That's like
to
to
communities,
community.
to the streets.
not just nationwide but worldwide.
Exactly. Because you think about it, a lot of the popping artists that, really could have a voice, they ain't going back to their spot. They gone.
Yeah.
It's only a rare breed that's really trying to go back.
That's changing
to
the
their
community.
hood and trying to change it. Because I was peeping the game on Dolph. And he was, I don't know what interview it was, but he was just explaining like how he grew up. He's like, I go home, trap house, crack house, still crack house over there.
Yeah.
You feel me? Moms and dads is on crack.
Sir.
The kids seeing the repercussions living with grandma. You know what I mean? You ain't got no food. You know what I mean? Just stuff that I could relate to. I'm sure everybody at this table could relate to.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
We
right.
all in been in the slums. And
Exactly.
all in know that situation. He's saying that, and he's saying, I still made it, and I'm still trying to come back. I'm trying to fix this shit. He's trying to fix some shit that they ain't systematically planning and fucked us. And since we systematically and plan on fuck from they plan, we so misconstrued in our head that we can't sit down at a table like we are right now. That's why we trying to change the
narrative.
the narrative. Thank you, Shalise. You know what I mean? And show that we can't sit down as black men and women and talk about the situation. You know what I mean? Instead of shooting each other and killing each other.
You got to keep educating. That's why we're here.
Exactly.
You put that energy back out on the streets.
So do you guys think that if it was like if people would get together and iron situation out, how would that affect rap game? in the industry as far as like, cause you know the lyrics, a lot of lyrics is laced with violence,
diss tracks.
and if it was, like, how would that affect the rap game if everybody was on some old peaceful shit?
You know what? That I think it wouldn't really affect it because before we even had guns, we was squabbling. Everybody back in the day, you know, from my research and from me, you know, talking to the old homies, the old OGs from different sections. Yeah, I mean, when people were going around so-called gang banging, first of all, they was protecting their community, and then second of all, when somebody had a problem, it was more like a get down. Motherfuckers was doing karate and shit. You know what I mean? Niggas was going balls, for real. So it was like, for real, you know what I mean? And it was more like, oh yeah, man, I got you. But it was still cool after that. It's like, oh man, I'm gonna get my game
people
up.
People don't fight no more. They just shoot.
And I'm gonna try it again, but
I'm scared to squabble.
They don't know how to fight.
Squabbling no more.
They don't fight fair.
And you got guns, you know what I mean? But that's easy. It's easy to shoot. Pow, that's nothing.
And just a little feedback on what you just said. I say yes and no because shit, it was a lot of diss tracks that didn't lead to niggas getting killed, real. You know?
Okay.
You know,
it's because they take it, they cross
very,
that boundary.
Yeah, very, I mean, the Tupac and Biggie shit, that ended in death.
Yeah.
But, you know, as you can see, one side never really threw shots.
Right.
Exactly.
So it's kind of like a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
But I think that's what it was. It was expressing themselves through the music instead of necessarily the violence. Like, they would go put on the track. And that was really the jab instead of sitting there trying to shoot and kill each other. Like,
would you say that was
I rap better than you?
Yeah.
What I said was.
What would you say was the start of that beef rap?
Wait,
the
you
East
mean
Coast,
as
West
a
Coast
whole,
Like
or
just in general, just because I'm trying to.
I would call it
Inception
I would
at
call
the
it.
beginning.
I would call it a funly time sparring. You nice with these?
Yeah.
Let's get out. I want to see how nice you is, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, that nigga hard. Did you hear what he did? I'm finna come on that motherfucker and go a little
bit
so
hard.
I think it was more of a friendly,
battle.
you know what I mean? Little jabs here and there, you know, and then you just come out with the no Vaseline, and you know, which didn't end in deaths, shootings, or anyone getting beat up to my knowledge, and I'm still listening to them dudes talk about that whole thing unraveling today.
So that's something we should dissect.
And it's a known fact, and it's been documented that Tupac actually said, "This ain't no real beef. I don't want nothing to happen to dude. I'm trying to get this bag.
I'm trying to get the bag. Because
Biggie
was bigger than
was definitely on the same page. And I don't, you know, but he did throw shots after, you know. So it's kind of media.
It's the media.
Media and crews.
I was gonna say they team behind them too.
And that peer pressure.
Yeah, you didn't diss the rally on the track, and I'm over here gassing you.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about. I ain't giving him the positive way and saying, bro, you got your bag. Fuck him.
All that shit. Yeah,
Let's go.
Yeah, I wish motherfuckers would be not to switch subject, but you remember they was bashing Meek.
Yeah.
I remember they was bashing Meek
About the Drake.
About the Drake and Meek beef.
Right.
Remember?
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all remember, but Meek the whole time, I knew he was new to it, and he was still like going through it. He was like, I don't know how I'm getting this much hate, and I'm on a Learjet, and I'm getting bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
not to jump off subject, FYI, do not get in the ring with Aubrey. Don't do it. do not. Just don't do it.
Just don't do it.
Drake don't
do
play
that.
fair.
That dude is too crafty.
What?
He
He's
don't
too
play
crafty,
fair.
man.
Unless you're a Pusha T. Back to Young Dolph.
Back to Young Dolph, though.
You know, Dolph was a
Kanye
philanthropist. Well respected in his community. I don't know if many of the viewers know, but Memphis is a very small city. It's like a Dallas, you know. I don't think I would call it a San Diego either, though. Like
Smaller, not small.
It's real black.
You know, and it's just sad. That man had kids, a wife,
Yes.
a
Young
mama,
kids.
you know, an auntie dying. Been going to this same cookie store for years.
He's just going back to support. You feel me? Which a lot of y'all don't even do.
And like you said, he was changing. Like he was like
He's changing the narrative.
He was like a Nipsey Hussle of the South, and I ain't even know that. I just found that out, and that's fucked up for me to find that out after his death, though. But it's like he was changing the game rappers and hip hop artists do business, and they just took the man, and it's like now everybody up under Dolph is like, what do we do? Yeah, like
it's just like the Nip,
Yeah.
It's like
you just broke down a whole.
You broke down a whole.
You just
funnel
took the bread
of
truck.
money.
You just blew up the bread truck.
You just fucked it up.
What was that? Dead presidents?
Yeah.
You just blew up the goddamn truck.
You blew the shit up.
You knocked down a chief. Like
that's crazy.
But not only did you knock down the chief, you knocked down all the Indians that was looking up to the chief. That was looking up and depending on him for the bag.
Crazy.
You gotta realize he was giving out jobs. See, it could have been your auntie, your cousin, whoever it is. Now they wasn't doing shit, but now they got some shit to do because I'm putting you on.
Man,
he was taking care of families.
He was taking care of family. We already know he's going back to give turkeys.
Man.
So I got two questions for y'all. Is it wrong, and was it wrong, for Nipsey to be at that store that day, and was it wrong for this man to be at the cookie store getting his mama some cookies?
Hell nah.
You should be able to walk freely down your street.
Yeah,
that you done made it out of. You over here putting your city on, giving back to your city, educating the community, and you get shot down in your own block. That shit crazy.
And
you ain't putting out that kind of energy. You know what I mean?
He was always brushing off.
He was always cool.
Anytime they address some beef, Dolph would be like, y'all don't want to talk about
that. I'm busy.
Let's talk about Key Glock, his artist.
Every interview I seen him on, he was cooling.
Yeah. One of the most things I liked about him is how he turned one of the interviews he did. He turned the attention of himself and got on his artist, and he was so happy and so proud to say, "Oh, that young nigga Key Glock though, little nigga just got a McLaren."
Yeah,
come on, man. So you mean to tell me he got all this money, but it's exciting to him to see his people shine?
Yeah.
And y'all gonna take him?
And we liking those type of dudes out here.
Oh my God.
Them type of dudes that want to see you with it, even if they ain't got it or not.
What?
They taking them dudes from us.
Exactly.
That's the cold, fucked up part.
Yeah.
They fucking up the narrative, man.
Really?
And you know what? I think he was on something because the Rail told me. Dolph was trying to buy half of Empire, Oh, yeah.
He was trying to go half with Empire. He told his artist, matter of fact, now his artist got on live. One of his artists got on live this morning, and said that Dolph told him, man, I'm trying to buy Empire. I told him I got half. If anything happened to me, man, get my story out here.
So I got a question. So Empire is
a record label. Multi-conglomerate.
That's independent and black owned?
No.
It's not black owned?
No.
Okay.
Well, it would be if he buy half of it.
It would happen. Yeah.
Okay. It would be okay. That's deep. That's deep.
Not to mention, right? I'm gonna just throw this out there.
I already know what you. I think I know where you're going with that, bro.
Throw this out there.
You about to start naming the body counts.
Peep the game.
Do some research and peep the game.
Peep the game.
We do.
On I don't have his name. Maybe we could check his name out. The guy who actually.
Yeah. That owns Empire.
Mo3.
Mo3.
Start with a G.
Before him it was
Come on.
You talking about that just died?
That was signed. It was signed.
Murdered. Sorry.
That was signed to all on Empire.
That was signed to the same. They posted a picture with the dude.
Exactly.
King Von.
King Von.
I'm not saying this is a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy. I don't want to go look at it.
I'm with you on that one.
Man, strange.
That's crazy.
I don't want to be like this in a picture with 3 different people on 3 different occasions within a year, 2, and they all dead.
Within 2 years.
But see, you got to peep the game and know what these record companies do, because you can best believe they had insurance on all of them. Peep it.
Life insurance on all of them.
Come on.
And
what?
That life insurance don't go to your mama, don't go to your daughter, don't go to your sister, don't go to not a damn near kin, bloodline, anybody related to you. That goes straight to the label. So,
and while she's looking that up, I was watching this thing with Suge Knight, and Suge Knight said, after Pac died, the night after, Jimmy Iovine calls him and said, basically, you're okay. You gonna forever
Be okay.
be okay. He's dead. Dead guys don't make money.
Dead guys don't make money.
But we got all of his catalog and all his masters.
We got all these rights. We got all these masters. We own this shit.
Come on.
That shit's still spinning to this day.
Big up to Dolph for owning all of his masters too.
Yeah.
100 properties.
Independent.
Yeah, over 100 properties.
Over 100 properties.
You couldn't get them
Assets
to sign.
and values.
Assets and values.
This lean is for Dolph.
You couldn't get them to sign.
Real,
Man,
real.
you couldn't get him to sign.
You know what?
He what was it, 200 M's?
He turned down 22
I want to
M's.
say it's 200.
We want to say 200. Y'all correct us if we wrong. We're going to go with 200.
I think it was 22.
I think he worked it.
I thought-
22 million.
With
22
either
million.
Tidal or Rock Nation?
Rock Nation, title Rock
One of
Nation.
them?
Either one of them, but he turned it down and burned that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know why?
Tell him why, real.
Because he was going to get it regardless.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whether they gave it to him right now,
Yeah.
or whether it came in a span of 5 to 6 to
Yeah.
2 to 1 to maybe 30 days. You don't know. You don't know. But if you
Man.
sell yourself short, you ain't gonna never know for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
And in layman's term, what that mean is you get that bag and you give away something that if you held that something, not only you can eat on that something for the rest of your life, but
Your
your
family.
kids can live off that shit.
You had it right. It was Mo3,
Mo3,
Vaughn,
King
and
Von.
Dolph.
And Dolph.
He was locking in his
He
intellectual
was
property,
locking
bro.
in
Yeah.
intellectual
And you know
property.
what? He said for his son that he buys him a foreclosed house or a piece of property every year for his
Every year
birthday.
for his birthday.
So imagine you
Man.
turn 18,
How
you
many
got a whole
properties you got? You
chain
got
of
a
real
whole line.
estate.
You got a whole line.
You already winning. That's generational wealth right there.
That's better than giving
Better.
the little young dudes some Jordans and the Rollie and the
Mhm.
chain and the cars and all this material fictitious bullshit that we don't need that can't sustain us.
It's crazy.
Man, Young Dolph was surely a different dude.
He was thinking
He
different,
wasn't
moving
following
He
the
was
crowd.
different.
Yeah.
It needs to be more politics, man. You need to have, it needs to definitely be more politics, like a chain of command. Yeah,
Hierarchy.
you know, and I hate to even bring these
Man.
motherfuckers up, but they did it real good with the mafia. You can't touch no made man.
You can't.
You touch a made man, you
Sorry.
die.
You
Yeah,
die.
yes, sir.
We got to stop letting these niggas
Niggas
take
die.
out all these good niggas and start putting them on some of these suckers
You know what it is.
that ain't doing nothing but take it from our community.
On the real.
And you realize, real, you know what pattern I see, real? It's like the motherfuckers that really get tooken is the ones that really own all their shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like soon as a motherfucker break them chains, get loose, shake the motherfucker, and you free, and now you able to start being lucrative and make your own money, and now you're gonna be able to see that 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Something mysterious happen.
Yeah.
It's
So
like,
true.
are
Yeah.
we really selling ourselves out for a couple bands? When
Yeah.
you could just link with the man and get
Damn.
multiple honey bands?
Get a
Come on,
check
man.
together.
Come on.
Man, we gotta
Something
stop
ain't
playing
adding
that,
up.
that cap ass rap too, man. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, GLD,
GLD. You know what I mean? Like, you never hear. I didn't even listen to Dolph that much, but I liked it, Dolph, and I got into his vibe. Every time I listened to Dolph, he was not on no rob the plug. You know what I mean?
Ran off on the
Ran
plug
off
twice.
on the plug twice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Peaceful,
Yeah.
Nah.
Pissing on a nigga's
Pissing
grave.
on the grave.
Fucking
Yeah.
nigga smoking a nigga op.
Smoking
Like,
nigga op.
You niggas need to stop that shit, man.
What the fuck?
Like,
Happening. He
you
was
really
alone.
need
He
to
was.
cut it out.
Yeah, he was just living. He was living.
He
He
was
doing his shit.
living.
He
He
was
was
big on
giving.
it. He was
Clear
big
shit.
on
Living and
networking.
giving.
Yeah.
I seen another interview where he was talking about he was getting 25K. I don't know how many people it was, but I know it was a handful of people.
Not to mention-
On the dudes who got I don't mean to cut you
Fired.
off. The dudes who got fired. They went to Vanderbilt. They got fired for listening to his music.
What?
And that's the
At
one.
work.
He gave them
What?
10 bands,
He
some
gave him
youngsters.
10 bands, some
What?
youngsters.
He took them, put them on the
Put 'em on
concert,
the concert.
skint them down.
Yeah.
Skint down.
Bust down.
10 bands, 10 bands.
Hey man, keep going.
Because they got fired for supporting.
Cause you
him?
got
They got-
fired
no,
for
they
it.
got
For
fired for
listening
listening
to
to
his
his
music.
music.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You see how they
Giving, and they keep taking
they
from
keep
us.
taking.
You got these motherfucking police out here not nigga gotta worry about too much shit.
We gotta worry.
I
we
gotta
gotta
worry about a
know
nigga my own color
police.
And then I gotta worry about these
Can't even go get no cookies.
Yeah.
Can't do nothing.
So is
you
it
should be
fair
able
to
to walk down the street?
Is it fair to say basically like rapping is not just a sport, but it's basically the streets?
They
The rap
turning
game
into
is the
that
streets.
shit. It's damn near the streets. I mean, because you know why rap is the streets, and why I say rap is the streets right now is because everybody that's rapping right now feel like they not certified unless they really certified in their district or their trenches or wherever they from. Mm-hmm. So they feel like, and then y'all doing the dumbest shit too. You really rapping about the shit you do? Where y'all do that at? Like, why you telling me so?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Like,
they talking about murders on
wax.
On
like,
they should have learned that from. They should have learned a lesson from that with Death Row.
Clowning the dead.
Like,
where's the honor at? Like
that lesson.
Like it was a movie. I think it was the movie Troy. Mm-hmm. And remember when he drug the warrior drug his dead body. Remember he killed the
Achilles drug Hector back up there.
He drug him, and the king came back and got his son and was like, even you know what I'm saying, enemies honor. You know what I'm saying? It's an honor.
Respect the dead.
Yeah, even it's an honor system. Like,
these
come
niggas
on,
ain't got no code though.
Ain't
no
code.
And that goes back to how you were saying about the chain. Like, what's up with the
Chain-
code? What's up with the structure?
What happened to the code? Because it used to be a code.
But do you think it's the younger generation and these new, what is it, Gen Z?
It's
They don't
definitely
respect
the
the elders.
It's the young motherfuckers.
They don't pay homage to the legends.
It's like it's a separate. It's like it's no more guidance. It's like it's a gap between the young and the OGs.
Yeah.
Like
they took it away. They
There's
took
a disconnect.
They took all the motherfuckers with the game.
Yeah.
And threw them in jail.
Mm-hmm.
And left the young niggas out here just wild trying to figure out the game
that's
was
what we was
inside
talking
that we
about
couldn't even
with Larry
get.
Hoover. That's what we was talking about.
Yeah.
So that's the disconnect is because, you know, when they came and cracked down, they took everybody with the paper. Yeah. All the dope dealers, everybody with the paper, because you got to realize that what was funding rap was the dope dealers.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yep.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Harry O gave Suge the bread to start Death Row.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? From jail.
Sure.
Not to mention. From jail.
From behind the walls.
From behind the walls. So.
Which was originally supposed to be Geffen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I feel like they got a target on motherfuckers that's independent. You feel me? Because they know once we go independent, and if everybody get on that wave,
which they need to,
that whole bag is gonna shift to us.
Yes, sir.
I think the industry don't give a fuck either way.
Either way, you think they just gonna get the bag? They
secure.
They secure.
Whether you live or die, they good.
They good.
Yeah.
So,
because a lot of these motherfuckers is getting in these 360 deals.
Mm-hmm.
You know, venturing out and getting raped and robbed and all of that shit. Mm-hmm. So I just think like that.
They think it's enough
dummies
out
care.
there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's find the next one.
Find the next one.
Get him in here.
The next one in there though.
Oh, who was up next? Who was next? Oh, this guy's Abo. He was. Put him out there.
Put him out there.
We need revenue. Come on, man. It's sickening.
Like 40 said, it'll be a new nigga next year.
New nigga next year.
That's crazy, man.
That's why we gotta take the shit what Dolph was saying, man. We gotta own our shit. We gotta not only own our shit, we gotta own the pipelines. Cause we stuck trying to own the motherfucking t-shirt. You feel me? Own whatever.
What we own?
You know what I mean? Own the brand. Fuck that. We need to own the factory that's creating the shit. That's what I mean by pipeline. We need to manufacture our shit from ground up and sell it.
You think that's possible?
We need to control. Hell yeah.
Yes.
What do you mean? What you know what we ain't done? You just look at what our racing done. Mm-hmm. Everything we get, we could water whip and flip it and make more out of it. But as soon as we do it, and they see that we do it, they're gonna come crack down on it and take it.
Or they gonna manipulate us to make each other tear down.
Exactly.
That's where we gotta wake up at.
That's what we gotta wake up at.
Yeah.
That's what we gotta wake up, because we getting manipulated, just like what we talking about right now.
Petty street
bullshit to kill our own honcho. That's really a motherfucker that could. If we really just all got behind the motherfuckers with the bread and like, you know what? I'm not gonna fuck with none of them. I'm only gonna fuck with this, that, and the third, because this, that, and the third already got M's, already got B's, or already got that much amount. So we're gonna support everything that these motherfuckers do, because if we blow them up bigger and they get even more dough, they just keep trickling it down.
Everybody else out.
So the next motherfucker with the next billion plan is get him up there.
Yeah.
Now he got a brilliant plan. From that brilliant plan, it's gonna stem from a whole nother amount of jobs that need to keep that one person going.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. We got to get rid of this crab in a bucket mentality.
We got to. We got to.
For sure.
We got to. And I want to. You know what I mean? I don't even know. We gotta end it now, because it's a lot of casualties that come off of one situation. Mm-hmm. So Dolph get killed. Now Memphis is up.
Somebody retaliate.
It's up out there. Correct me if I'm wrong. They say Black Gangster grandma died off of casualty, and they shooting up the candlelight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Big dude getting crushed, moved off. It's like you kill one, now you can set off another war. Now we killing each other even more. What are we doing?
I don't see any change anytime soon.
I mean,
it's gonna get worse.
That's sad though.
The only change I see,
it's gonna get fucking worse.
It's gonna get
so
worse.
Sad.
You know what I see, real? What I think niggas gotta do? We gotta get rid of the niggas. And what I'm saying is, we gotta separate the niggas. We know what a nigga is. A nigga that's gonna do the nigga shit that just killed Dolph.
Yeah.
The real black man, melanated man, you know what I mean, need to get together and get back on that Malcolm X shit. We got to start strapping up and building our own code and building our own mafia of the good. You know what I mean? If it ain't nobody on the good and righteous people riding, you feel me? Like, hold on, man, they just killed Dolph. Hold on, man. Who he riding with? Who the chain of command? Who they group? We need to eliminate all them motherfuckers quick.
I put that on. I put that. I don't only put that on our shoulders either, too. I put that on our queen shoulders out here too. You hear me, ladies? Y'all
gotta rise up.
Y'all gotta do better. Like
elaborate.
What I'm saying by that is, like, if we a hoe, right?
Yeah.
If we a hoe, then none of our queens should be out here catering to any of these niggas fuck shit.
Period.
Okay.
If your nigga on some fuck shit.
If your niggas on some fuck shit, you should actually
find the real niggas.
You know? Because it's not hard to tell if the nigga's a fuck nigga. If the nigga laying up every night with you talking about another nigga, he's a fuck nigga.
Speak on it, bro.
If the nigga laying up or chilling with you and y'all talking about motherfuckers, but when he see the motherfucker, he don't say nothing, he's a bitch ass nigga. You got to do better, sis.
You got to expose these niggas.
So no.
I agree with you,
because there's a lot of good niggas and a lot of good black women out here doing good shit, but it gets looked over because a lot of you fuck niggas and punk bitches is doing weird shit. Peep the game.
Peep the game.
Peeping it.
Peep the
Peep
game.
the game, homie.
Oh, G-O-D.
We gotta get rid of the niggas and the fuck bitches, because the fuck bitches is the root of all evil that's setting up the real niggas. I know where you going, real. I didn't want to tap on it, but
you know what Dolph
you
said?
took it there. I had to drive.
Dolph said, I ain't never gonna trust no bitch.
My granny said that. My granny told me that. Don't trust a nigga or a bitch.
Dolph said he ain't gonna trust no bitch.
Hell no.
Never that.
You
people be on some weird shit.
They be on some weird shit. So really what you saying, real, these black women need to level it up.
Facts.
I think we all as a
whole.
culture.
So no.
There's certain shit we shouldn't be tolerating. You know?
Certain shit.
Let's bring the grandmas back. You know what I'm talking about? Let's bring the nanas and big mom. That's the problem. Ain't no nanas and no big mamas out here.
No, there are. They are, but they 45.
They 45. I was gonna say 39, 40.
39, 40.
Like, come on. Ain't nobody
they
going.
Too young.
Ain't no. Where you going for Sunday dinner? You like, shit, man, I'm gonna find with that. You ain't have to worry about that.
You was going to granny's after she got out of church.
So some of these big rallies and all, everybody need to step it up and play their part in their position.
So big rallies got to step it up.
You know what I mean?
Start lacing the little rallies up, like.
No, that's true. In my household, the family that cook Thanksgiving dinner, the house we go to cook Thanksgiving dinner, in my family, we are between 30 and 33. We are the ones holding the family together. Yeah. We ain't got no older generation.
Because we are the ones now.
We trying to break that gap.
That 30 to 40.
And I don't want to go too far off subject.
Is shaping it.
Yeah. I don't want to go too far off subject with this one, but it's been a thing for a while. We've been saying, oh yeah, we want our we got to do better for our black sons and nah. We got to look out for our little girls, too.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. We got to look out for these little black princesses that y'all standing in the mirror twerking in front of and letting them be all up in your motherfucking conversations and all. We got to stop that shit.
Uh-oh.
When I was coming up,
real.
It's grown-ups. You knew to walk. Motherfucker ain't even have to tell you. You knew to walk your ass up out of there.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Grown folks talking, you gonna mind your business.
Grown folks talking, you gotta mind your business.
But we kind of grew up around a function though too though, real.
But we had to sneak
there.
Nah.
We kind of grew up agreeing with that. A function. Now hold on.
We had our own.
Let me grew up around liquor and all that.
Let me straighten it out.
Within the function.
Maybe it didn't come off correctly.
Yeah.
When grown folks is motherfucking talking.
Grown folks
and having a conversation, not a function where the whole family's over there.
Yeah.
When grown folks is talking, you get your motherfucking ass up out of there.
Oh yeah,
you don't sit up in no grown folks.
What?
Come on, man.
Your little ass in the room.
Switch the narrative to Peep Game on that too.
It's so much motherfucking information on this internet though. They don't even gotta sit around there.
That's true, but we.
So then who do we blame? We gotta stop blaming ourselves. This internet shit. These phones. I come from an era. House phone was the god of
hey.
And they pick up in the other room on the other line and tell you
hey, get your ass on the phone.
I went through all the stages. Three-way call waiting. No three-way, no call waiting.
3 after 9.
Call you like, man, that shit been busy all day.
Yeah, man.
Nighttime
I went up to dial out. I remember the internet.
So with that being said,
that's true.
I feel like it's very sad that these rich millionaires, people with a lot of money, are getting killed out here. What does that say for the average Joe and average female?
Exactly.
What does that say for us?
The
price of life is
costly.
It's like the value of life is
exactly. The more money you make, the more costly you gotta watch because you.
Oh yeah.
But that's what they say. You start making money.
You gotta move militant.
You gotta move like a boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, that's true.
It's messed up. It's like
the more money you got, the bigger the
target. It's like once you get an M, you might need to get a bulletproof car before you get the house.
But it's crazy though, cause
they coming in the house too.
That's what I'm saying. But
get the car. Pop smoke.
It's crazy because I keep
ran up in it. But yeah, you know,
come on, man.
You gotta be cognizant of what you're doing too.
Yeah, you gotta be, and it's crazy because I keep on comparing the Young Dolph situation with the Malcolm X situation because Malcolm had attempts on his life and he almost knew he was gonna die. Dolph had attempts on his life. And it's like he knew it was gonna happen to the point where he didn't give a fuck.
He embraced it.
Yeah, he was like, man, I like being by myself.
I want to be myself. I'm
but
solo.
certain times he it's like his niggas wouldn't let him be by himself. But it's like if he got that opportunity to dip off and be by himself, he was gonna do it. He didn't give a fuck like Malcolm's like. And it's like damn,
like Nip. Same thing with Nip. It's like Nip 9 times out of 10 was with his niggas. With his bodyguard, with one of them.
Not to mention there was like 4 or 5 of them that day, and nobody had
the thing. You know what I mean?
But then it's
you in your comfort zone.
But then it goes
to
say
at your
too.
store.
Yeah.
Dolph had his blick.
But Dolph always got.
Dolph I'm saying
busting back.
It don't really. What I'm saying is it doesn't matter.
No. Nah, that don't matter.
Hey, you know what?
Dolph been shot at before, where he bust back and he got away, and some of their people got hurt. Like he stayed ready. So he had to get ready.
Well, you know.
But he was ready.
And Nip would walk around.
But he wasn't ready.
And Nip, it's like Wild Wild West. You got it, I got it. Who could put it faster?
Yep. And it's like Johnny said, he was almost embracing it.
He couldn't get it faster.
It was gonna happen. It was gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. You know what? And it's
you
like
win some, you lose some.
It's like when I was talking to the rail earlier, Tef, and he was saying, he said some real shit. He said, you know what I mean? If really it all comes down to, if you believe in God, you know what I mean? If you believe in God, then you know. Your name is already written down and your time is already stamped. You know what I mean? So it ain't no
It's
fighting.
gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
So it wasn't
gonna happen.
So yeah. So basically, what I was telling the Relly is it. If you believe in God, then Nip was supposed to be there that day. Dolph was supposed to die that day.
Okay.
I'm saying if you believe in God, I'm not pushing my shit. I'm speaking from how it should be. If you believe in God, then you know you can't rush your death day. It's already supposedly, and I don't want to get too biblical. Quote unquote, it's supposedly already written down.
Yeah.
You can't dodge death. Supposedly, you can't get around that. If it's your day, you gonna go. Right? So that's all I was saying. I mean, like I said, I don't want to get too biblical.
Can you cheat? Can you cheat?
No.
Death?
No.
Not
You
supposed
seen
to.
Final Destination?
You can't cheat it. You can't cheat. I mean, I'm saying.
Real
I'm
trying
just
to
saying.
cheat. He said, I'm a cat. I got
Can you
9.
cheat this motherfucker? I'm
right.
trying to cheat.
Hey, he just
Can a nigga get a cheat code?
Hey,
You know what
it's
the cheat
a
is?
warning.
You know what the
warning.
cheat is?
It's a
Not at
warning.
all.
I think
The
the
cheat
cheat
is
you
living
believe in
your
God
life
and there's a higher
to
source.
the fullest.
Because you shouldn't be fearing nothing but God if you believe in
Exactly.
God.
That's the cheat right there. You live your life to the fullest every day, live with no regrets.
Damn.
Make sure you take care of what you gotta take care of while you're here.
So it's like, are we living to die? Are we dying to breathe?
Man.
Huh?
Because I bet you Dolph's death has brought a lot of life into people. They're gonna start thinking a little different.
You just took the thoughts out of my head because
But it takes that sacrifice for somebody else.
One
to see.
sacrifice.
That sacrifice right
crazy.
there.
It's crazy.
Man, I learned about him through his, and that's fucked up, you know what I'm saying? But I learned about a lot more about him through his passing. You know what I'm saying? I learned how he rocked, what type of mentality he had, and it's like he woke my game up in certain areas. So it's like his death is sad to say, but it's waking people up. You know what I'm saying? In all angles,
same thing happened with
business and
Same thing.
just everyday
And
life.
you know, you said same thing happened with Nip, man. Like every time I see that dude face on a video or something, it kind of like I'll be like, man, I hate these niggas.
I hate them. It just reminds you.
Smooth, solid cat. You know what I'm saying?
Like, really, how could you take down?
Understand,
I'm a
bro.
Nip fan, like being a Nip fan.
Yeah, that shit.
But a lot of people just learn about all the work he was doing, learn about everything that he was about when he passed. It's sad.
It's like, how could you be the one to take down the Moses, the Black Moses, the leader? How could you be the one to take down MLK, Malcolm X? How could you be that guy?
Same way they took down Jesus.
Why would you want to be that guy? That's like the ultimate hatred.
Yeah, I'm gonna just be quiet because I get too biblical.
Let
Let me leave that alone.
That's
That's crazy though, man. So they still have not found any suspects in the Young Dolph murder. I want to say there were reports from police and the crime scene investigators that they have found blood, if I'm not mistaken, maybe behind Dolph's car, in between the white car. They saw blood trickles. I'm just quoting what I saw. But
they got video surveillance.
Memphis going up for show. I'm a Cali nigga, and I'm glad I'm not in Memphis right now. You know what I'm saying? Just on the energy. You know what I mean? Like motherfucker might ride past and cheese hole your shit.
Shit slimy.
Just because.
Yeah, shit slimy out there right now.
He look like he might be.
He might be.
And it's so small. To be so north. They all screaming north.
Are they all on the north side killing each other on the north side?
Every time.
I think it's
South Memphis, North Memphis.
Yeah.
I don't really hear too much about East though. East Memphis. Nah.
So it's just them.
Black Haven, all of that. Yeah, man. So prayers to his kids.
His loved ones.
Prayers to his wife who got on the internet and was just heartbroken because she said how she supposed to tell her kids that you fuck niggas and took their dad.
That's the hardest part right there.
That's the hardest
Come on, man.
part.
How?
She's weak.
Solid dude, man. Solid man. And damn.
Cause ain't none of you niggas gonna kick in and help and help. You know what I'm saying? If this man didn't have a bag and help her with them kids,
who gonna take
you
care
niggas
of all
gonna
the
be in the
people?
inbox trying to holler instead of trying to help the kids. You fucking fake niggas.
Who gonna take care of all the people he was taking care of?
They can't.
They can't.
They can't do
it.
it.
Wasn't even.
But I must say he
way.
was a very, very smart black man because everything is left to his family. Everything. He ain't nobody in his pocket. He don't owe nobody. He ain't under no contracts. Nope. He all that's to the face. All that.
Never
he
signed.
Gonna live on forever.
Never signed. He was really the real independent. Yeah. The real one.
Because it's a lot of people who say they independent, they not.
Yeah, really niggas screaming that indie shit. He was the real one. Yeah.
All day. That's true. That's true.
Wow.
Damn. True.
So, you know, take it from here.
You know. Hey, it's been a sad day here at Peep the Game.
Sure enough.
But you know, we stripped all the game and all the good out of the situation.
Extracted the motherfucking game from
something
the
that was so bad. You know, we want to bring the good into it. You know, so we gonna wrap it up, and all I gotta say, you know, before I hand it to my co-host is we gotta do better.
Definitely.
We gotta do fucking better. We need to establish some type of code, some type of morals, and some ethics, and we got to get it together.
Facts.
Yes, sir. So I'm gonna say just shit. I know the killings ain't gonna stop. I know the violence ain't gonna stop. So let's just start moving correctly and moving smarter. You know, it's chess out here. Let's protect our kings. You know, that's the ultimate goal. You know? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think I'm gonna leave y'all with, ownership. Don't be afraid of ownership. Regular job 9 to 5 is the slowest kind of money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid to own something.
That shit.
And leave something for your kids and your loved ones.
I'm gonna say first of all, I thank y'all for having me today. I appreciate it.
Part of this shit, real.
Once again, you know, we had to come to you guys with this, but big prayers and you know, blessings to his family. I want to say to all the young people out there, man, y'all gotta wake up and try to figure it out. You know, like I just pray for all my black people because we losing each other. We gonna be extinct in a minute.
In a minute,
we knocking each other down.
So before that happens, Peep Game.
Peep the game.
Man, peep it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
It's PTG and we out.
It's PTG and we out.
That was smooth.